Hey everyone, so welcome back to Luca Lane. So I did as I said I was going to do. I went through the other tombs. Not much in terms of actual, cool loot or anything, probably because we're only playing on normal and, but hey, got some XP out of it. Got to level 23, so when we get to level 24, we'll be able to try out the Iron Golem, as well as get access to probably a couple of other abilities as well. Before we go through the real tomb of Rasha, let's go back here and see what people have to say in regards to our last step here, in regards to the 7 tombs.
Diablo nears his goal. We have little time to lose. Remember, my friend, that Duriel gave herself willingly to Diablo's cause. It would be prudent to assume that the other evils will attempt to aid their master as well.
Now, that right there is probably one of the only times, because I hope you've been paying attention as we've been going through this act. And remember, when we were going through Act 1, what was a constant thing we were being reminded of and told about? Duriel has taken over the monastery, we have to stop Duriel. It was a constant thing throughout Act 1. What's the thing that they've been telling us? We have to reach the tomb to stop Diablo from, getting Baal free. Baal, Diablo, Diablo. Not one word has been said about who we're actually going to be facing in that tomb. Except right there, when Cain was like, oh, one of the other evils could be in there.
Legend has it that Rasha lies imprisoned within his tomb, forever struggling to keep the Lord of Destruction bound. His was a selfless act, although perhaps foolhardy.
Good day. I've heard legends of the tomb of Rasha, but I thought they were just old tales meant to scare young children.
Let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I'd go with you to those tombs, but, I don't like all that living dead stuff.
I am so nervous, guys. You have no idea how nervous I am.
Let's trade.
Those of you who know this game are probably understanding why.
Who goes there? If you're going into the deep desert, why not hire a few of my men to watch your back?
Because I can only hire one.
Good day. So, you're going to search for the 7 tombs, huh? Don't you know that they're just desert legends, passed between merchants and travelers? No one really believes that they exist.
Oh, you're one of those. It's all fake, it's all made up, none of it is real. Uh-huh.
It is well known that there are 7 great Horadric tombs hidden beneath the sands in the furthest reaches of the desert. One of them surely must be Rasha's prison. You must explore each of the tombs to find Rasha's exact location. Of course, Diablo is searching for the tomb as well. No one can guess as to what terrors he has unleashed in his search.
You may enter the palace.
Already did. Thank you.
Good day.
Be very careful, my friend. I think I've seen enough recently not to doubt that these tombs exist. And if they do, they are most certainly guarded by terrible creatures.
Good day. When Rasha chose to embody the spirit of Baal, he knew his doom was to wrestle eternally against the will of the greater evil. Look around you and ask yourself, has the battle been won or lost?
Well... Alright. So of course everything's been reset.
I need mana.
Bit more XP before we head into the actual tomb. Lots and lots of bugs. Oh, guys, I am so nervous about how this is gonna go. Like, yes, Duriel is, of course, a noticeable difficulty jump in that act. But you also have a bigger room, you have other things that can actually help you out in that fight. The upcoming fight? Oh boy. By the way, in case you're wondering, I have switched out some pieces of gear. I have this two-handed scythe now, a full helm, new gauntlets, new boots. They're blues, but they are upgraded compared to what I was using before. Ooh, an L rune. It was like the lightning was following me. Stop it! Okay. Figured may as well clear this out, get a bit more XP before we head in there. That's why I'm kind of letting my guys fight them. Flying scimitars. More keep showing up. I mean, this is Diablo, so... Hey, Poison Shrine. Perfect. Alright, now let's finally head inside. Still gotta worry about the lightning, though! Woo! Did you see how fast my health dropped there? Woo! That was scary. We almost had our first death right there. Holy mackerel. My Merc and I are staying back here.
Not enough mana.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I need mana.
Oh. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, these tombs were kind of rough, like the other alternate tombs I was going through. Woo! A couple of them were had a couple of elites that were pretty tough. And a couple of rooms that for a moment I thought I was like actually gonna die. We almost died right there, and you saw how fast my health dropped, right? Whew. I gotta be careful in here. I'm level 23, and yet I'm still feeling like holy crap. I feel frail, which is probably why it's like, hey, at least I have this army here that can defend me. But still, it's like yikes. Well, it looks like the poison resist wore off. But you gotta love those enemies that are just straight up, like, oh, hey, they poisoned us because. Or the urns here that are just built-in traps. So many urns. None of them had multiple floors. The tombs, I mean. They were all just one floor, so I didn't have to go through, like, multiple levels of each tomb. It's just one floor and then multiple rooms. I also did replace my rings here. You can see I have ones that increase my attack rating. I found this one too. More mana stolen per hit, so I was like, okay. I'm hoping to find better ones, but we'll see. We're just hidden back there. Maybe they won't see me. I'm seriously expecting this, when we reach this end of Act boss, that we're gonna have our first death of this run. I'll talk a bit more about it when we get there. At least the poison doesn't affect my minions, because why would it? They're skeletons. And he's a golem. Like, poison shouldn't work on those. Nope. Line of sight. I do love that I can still summon them in the room, just if I, like, am able to hover over their corpses there. Oh, gosh. Merc, get out of there! Everyone run! Run! Everybody run! Take a moment to heal up. So many lightning beetles.
I need mana. I need mana.
Alright, fine. Holy mackerel. So much lightning! What does... Oh. That was nice. Would prefer a lightning resist shrine at the moment. That would be great. Because this lightning is getting really annoying. Of course, I think the worst is probably yet to come, especially when we get to Act 3, because I've heard some pretty bad things about how rough Act 3 is. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Ooh. Well, they're taking them down, it seems pretty fast. There's just a lot of them in there. We're about to reach level 24. Maybe we'll get to try out the Iron Golem before we even reach the end of this act. Yeah, I'm grabbing potions. Like, I know that there's still more stuff to come because we're only in Act 2, but I've heard plenty say that, that the end of this act, the boss, is one of those that they just don't like and is really rough. I hesitate to even use the word difficult because of the simplicity of it. It's just overtuned, maybe? Or just... like, there's nothing too complicated about it. It's just like, nope, it's just really strong. Whether or not you consider that difficult, I mean, that's probably up to you, but... considering that we are, you know, in a time period where boss fights and games have gotten more interesting and complicated when it comes to their mechanics and what you gotta do to what they do and what you gotta do to stop them, you know... It's like how it is in, say, Dark Souls, where they emphasize what they do and how you counter them. Alright. Let's try this out, shall we? Iron Golem. Huh. Look at him. He's got, like, he's made out of, you know, just, like, covered in armor. He's got swords sticking out of his back. Look at that. How did it look back in the day? Yep. Look at that. Huh. Looks like a big Hulk covered in armor. Whoops. So, it gains the properties of the item. I have no idea what the what the properties were. Now, this does limit me being able to actually summon it because I'm going to need to use an item in order to summon it, because I honestly don't know what properties it has right now from that item that I used on the ground. But one of the things it does have, or it's supposed to have, is thorns damage. So that's one of the ideas behind the Iron Golem, is that when they attack it, they are doing damage back at themselves. So... Yeah, it looks like he is doing that kind of thing. I wonder if... Hold on. Nope. I was trying to see if I could be able to... Because I'm certain that this bow here has probably got some nice stats, but I probably have to identify it first. Maybe that's what I have to do in order to get it to actually work. Well, this is definitely larger than the other tombs were. Oh, we found it. Oh my goodness. Guys, I am so nervous you have no idea. We'll be back to that in just a moment. I just want to go clear out the rest of the area. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Ooh. It's a good thing my Merc is has gotten pretty strong. Where he can go in and do quite a bit of damage himself. But yeah, this place is definitely larger than the other tombs were. Ooh. Oh, this is a pretty full room right here. Fortunately, it looks like my minions are able to handle it. Okay. Alright, you know, let's head back to the pedestal and put the staff there. This way. Okay. Here we go. I'm opening a town portal right here because, oh gosh, I am so nervous that I'm about to go in there and get one shot. So, I was talking before about how, you know, how they kept talking about Duriel in the first act. I don't believe they have actually, they may have brought up his name once in this act, but there has hardly been any indication of what we're about to face when we go through that opening in the wall. Through that hole is the final boss of this act. The Lord of Pain, Duriel, who is also, I believe, supposed to be like the Lord of Maggots. He's going to look like a gigantic maggot. The thing about him, he of course is a huge difficulty cliff in this game. Mainly because of only a few things, because he's not a complicated boss. He has only a few things to him. He moves very fast. He has a cold aura, which slows down your movement. And he hits you like a truck. He hits you so hard. And that's basically it to his fight. Now, there's also going to be a small room with no trash inside, so I'm not going to be able to constantly summon my, minions to fight for me. It's going to be just go in and, I don't know, I may have to resort to just constantly summoning my golem, because I'm not going to be able to summon my, oh gosh, I just wasted a potion. I'm so nervous, I wasted a potion on my belt. Whatever. My goodness. I am so nervous right now, guys. Alright, here we go. Here he comes. There's Duriel. So yeah, Cold Aura slows us down. Get my Blood Golem up. He kills him instantly. And my Merc is down.
I need mana.
Oh gosh, here he comes for me. Look how fast he's moving. Ow! Ow! He is one-shotting my Blood Golem. Oh my goodness. Ah! Yeah, I can't take him on in a fight like this. Oh gosh. And I'm dead. Ugh. Alright, so there's our first death. Now, I believe that, Alright. That's why I opened the town portal there. So you'll notice... So, yeah, this is my first death. So you'll notice I've dropped all my gear. All my gear is gone. This is one thing I do not like about this. Ugh. So now, I guess my gear is going to be in the room where he is, I guess. Also, of course, I dropped all my gold, so... Gonna have to... I'm not gonna... I probably should have gone ahead and actually deposited it before I, faced him, but... oh, gosh. Now, if I had not opened a town portal right there, I would have had to do the whole run through the tomb to get back. Oh, I need 4,000. I thought I was only going to need a little bit more. Alright. Oh, gosh. It makes me think, do I have to redo my build at this moment? Is this where I have to, just fully commit to a golem build? Try to make my golem stronger and stronger so that he can actually try and somewhat tank for me against Duriel. Because I'm not going to be able to summon skeletons, you know? Oh, gosh. My golem is doing hardly anything, and I'm just he has so much health. Look at that. His health is hardly moving. Mainly because, well, I can't really do anything. Oh, gosh. Alright, so here's what I think I'm going to have to do. This is why I'm finding out about the change. Now, maybe this, the fact that I have to go back into the room to get my gear is kind of a problem, you know?
Hello.
Alright, let's see. Whoops. Wrong button. Alright. I guess I probably should have also been putting curse on him, but... Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think I can do an Iron Golem here because I'm going to rely on, you know, weapons and such, so... Alright, so I've put almost all my points into the Blood Golem and the Golem Mastery, which is supposed to increase the life of the Golem, as well as the attack rating and the run and walk speed, and how much damage is converted to life, so... Alright. Let's go res my merc again.
Good evening.
Oh no, I forgot to open a town portal! Ugh. Oh boy. So now we have to run back. Without my gear. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Looking for Bill.
Come on, Gollum, get him!
Not enough mana.
Oh gosh, no! Oh my gosh. And then I don't have enough mana to resummon him. Ugh, because he costs a lot of mana to resummon. Oh gosh. Ugh. So I've gotten him down to half health. Oh my goodness. By the way, look at him there. Oh, you can even do this on the death screen. So that's how he looked back in the day. Yeah. You see what I mean about how he's supposed to look like, you know, a gigantic lord of maggots and such? Blech. Well, I will say this. The Blood Golem was lasting a little longer than he was before. The problem was he costs 49 mana to summon each time. And my mana pool is not that large. Oh, gosh. I think what I may have to do, let's try this instead. Let's just try and put, because this doesn't matter at the moment. For now, let's just try and really beef up my health and mana. There we go. Alright, and let's try it again. Ah. That's as much as I can put into there at this level. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so let's try this. So I got a beefed up blood golem. So now what I could do is I could then do Iron Maiden and cast Iron Maiden on him. So hopefully he's going to be damaging himself in that regard once that happens. This is one of the reasons I was stashing away gold. I knew this was coming. I knew if there was any place I was going to start dying a lot, it was going to be once we reached Duriel. I've heard horror stories about how people spent, you know, like at least an hour or so just trying to kill him. They even tried to bring friends in, though they didn't know about the mechanic in this game where if you bring other players in, it scales all the enemies up and makes them stronger. So he just starts then at that point one-shotting you, you know? I'm not worried about equipping the stuff with my stats. That's not really my concern at the moment. So let's try this out. I'm going to try and go in here and then... Oh, hold on. There we go. So hopefully he's really hurting himself at that point. And notice my golem is actually doing pretty well. You notice that? It was for a moment anyway. I can't equip my stuff because of my other stats. Ah! Notice how fast he moves? And again, he's got that cold aura, so he slows down your movement. So at that point, you're just kind of... can't really do anything. Well, it did seem to be working, though. Like, I got his health down pretty far. It did seem like buffing up the Golem plus the Iron Maiden just made it where, because he does so much damage, he's doing a bunch of damage back to himself. So, there is that. But yeah, I've got my stuff here. I didn't have it equipped because I literally cannot equip it. Though what's funny is, it looks like I couldn't pick up the other stuff as well, because it took up my inventory space. Let's get this stuff out of here. There we go. Ooh. Alright. So F6 is Iron Maiden, and F5 is Amplified Damage. I think I can only have one curse on an enemy at a time. So it's not like I could put both on, because if I could put both curses on him, that would be amazing. Amplified Damage plus Iron Maiden? Oh yeah, he'd just straight up probably kill himself at that point. Alright. Back in we go. Well, it worked. Dropped some yellows. Now here's the problem. Where's the greens? Oh, here they are. I was like, apparently I re-equipped them. I didn't even realize it. Okay. Alright. Now that that has been taken care of... By the way, notice all the maggots coming out of his corpse there? Ew. Alright. I don't think I would have been able to pull this off if I had not been able to find out about this respec thing that they that somebody discovered. Oh my goodness. Alright, now. Scythe, sword, breastplate,
I can't carry anymore.
mask. Ethereal, cannot be repaired. Kane.
Good to see you.
Okay. Nice. This still has better defense. You notice that? The life, mana, poison resist. Can I give this to my follower?
I'll put that to good
Yep,
use.
I certainly can. Well, now this is interesting. It's ethereal, it cannot be repaired, but notice it has a repairs durability once every 33 seconds. Huh. Ooh, and it has a socket too. Hello.
Blessings to you.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, I did it. I got past Duriel. Yeah! Oh, my goodness. I'll worry about that off camera. Let's just wrap this up, shall we? I'll even deal with the socket thing in a bit here. Ugh, my goodness. No wonder everyone hated Duriel. So... let's see if we can find out what's going on here in the area where Tal Rasha has been holding bail for a long time. Well, there's... Whoa.
Hello.
Tyrael. Hello, Tyrael.
I thank you, mortal, for my freedom. But I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrael. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal. But I have failed. Now terror and destruction roam free throughout your world. Even now, they head towards the eastern capital of Kurast, to the very heart of the Zakarum Temple. There they hope to find their eldest brother, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned there ages ago. If the three prime evils unite, they will be invincible. Though it is unclear as to what their aims are, it is certain that they must be stopped at all costs. I am broken, and the energies that tie me to this world are diminishing rapidly. You must take up this quest and prevent the three brothers from reuniting. You must cross the sea and search for Diablo and Baal in Kurast. Now, hurry, mortal. Time is running out for all of us.
So first off, I've always loved the wing design on the angels in the Diablo series. I mean, look at those wings. I love those. And they look even better in Diablo 3. Yes, I said it. So yes, that is also a different voice. So in this game, they had Ed Trotta voice him. If you don't know who that is, you'll probably mainly know him as the voice of Malfurion from Warcraft. So they replaced him with Jonathan Adams in Diablo 3, and I prefer Jonathan Adams. I mean, Ed Trotta does a fine job on his own for what it is, but then again, I've never exactly thought he was an amazing voice actor, even as Malfurion or as Duriel. He does what he is able to do, but I don't consider him a phenomenal voice actor. Like, he's pretty straightforward with his voice acting. And there are times, as Malfurion, where his voice acting, well, yes, there was the quest in Val Shara where it was on purpose. It was purposely bad voice acting, because it was, the whole deception thing for Tyrande. But then there was moments where it wasn't on purpose, like, no. Meanwhile, Jonathan Adams, he just has this epic sound to his voice. Like, there are moments in Diablo 3 where I was just like, yo! Like when he's in the cinematic where he's talking to Imperius, and he's like, all I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice. Or, you cannot judge me, I am justice itself. Like, he just has an epic, awesome performance as Duriel in D3. And I just prefer him over here. Again, Ed Trott does a fine job, but to me, Jonathan Adams is the definitive voice of Duriel. My opinion. So, but yeah, plot twist. He's not here. He's already gone.
I came too late. Now, destruction is let loose upon the world once more.
Yep, us being too late is a regular common thing in this game.
I thank you.
You have proven to be the greatest of heroes, and I am honored to call you friend. Thank you for bringing peace to our lives again.
You're welcome, Atma. For the time being, anyway.
Good day. You're an inspiration, and such a hero that it makes me look twice as bad. You're okay. Hey, just save some glory for us little guys, huh?
I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to do that Duriel fight on other characters,
Good day. I've heard that your foe got away from you this time. Well, look at it this way. You've got the demons on the run. If you're going to be leaving, then, well, thanks for your help.
No problem. And by the way, I want you to consider something called a Dominion. I think it could actually be pretty beneficial. I think you could really make that work. You could really get a lot out of it. Just saying. Just think about it. Oh, and by the way, make sure that you have a son. I think Valerian could probably be a nice name. Just saying. I kid. It's just funny, that don't get me wrong. I love that voice actor. What he does as Mengsk in StarCraft is awesome. He's a great voice actor. But it's just funny he's using the same voice for this character that he did for Mengsk. I just find that very hilarious.
This is a serious setback. It is most unfortunate that Tal Rasha has been consumed by Baal's destructive influence. There are many secrets known to the Horadrim which could be used by Baal against us. You must travel east by sea to Kurast and stop Diablo and Baal before they free their eldest brother, Mephisto. The lands of the Eastern Empire are not the same as they used to be. There's been little word for some time. Speed is of the essence. Go quickly, my friend. May the fates smile on you.
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of one of mankind's most powerful mages, and the Lord of Terror guides his path. They must be stopped, for I am sure they mean to free their elder brother Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who lies imprisoned under the corrupted city of Kurast. I fear you are walking into a great evil, but your faith can save you. May you walk in the light always.
Thanks, Farah.
The Archangel Duriel was the one who gave the Soul Stones to the Horodrum 260 years ago. It is highly unusual for the forces of heaven to so directly interfere with man's destiny, but Duriel was said to act of his own volition. We have never been able to discern why. Perhaps he goes against the consensus of heaven because he doubts our ability to defend ourselves. Or perhaps he sees more threat than his peers. Where the actions of hell often seem straightforwardly bent on destruction, the motives of heaven are unfathomable. Now make haste. Both Diablo and Baal must be stopped before they join with their brother Mephisto. If the three prime evils unite once again, the world as we know it will be no more.
Alright. Ooh. Barbarian, huh? I will go ahead and stash these away. I'm gonna need to refill up on potions. I used them all up.
I'm sorry things didn't turn out as you had hoped. Go and remember us fondly. You know, you bothered me far less than most.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Nice to know that I bother you far less than other people do.
Good evening. I heard that Diablo has managed to best you, at least for the time being. I hope you catch up with him soon, and send him back to hell for good.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Never fear, my friend. You did the best you could. I suspect that Diablo and Baal are now heading east towards Kurast. You will find them. I know you will.
Thanks for it.
You have done very well. Few could have come this far, let alone discover the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Unfortunately, I hear that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp. This is most unfortunate. If you wish to travel east, I have authorized Mashif to give you passage by sea. I imagine he should be very anxious to leave by now. Good luck on your quest, and thank you again for saving my beloved city. You will always be welcome in Lut Gholein, my friend.
Thanks, Jaren.
You may enter the palace.
Best NPC in the game, right there. Okay, before we head into Act 3, I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm gonna redo, you know, my skill points and get some potions and such, you know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, gosh, I really should have gone back and deposited all that gold. That was 10,000 gold that I dropped when I first died. I didn't even think about going back, depositing it, and then coming back to face Duriel. That was such a mistake on my part. But hey, this is the first time I'm really playing through this game, so it's a learning experience for me. But yeah, I'm going to do some of that stuff off camera before we head into Act 3. So stay tuned.